So we've got the new Toyota Tacoma. It's like it is a day after. So it's time to put some stuff back in the truck. Some things that I took out that I kind of carry around. I'm not talking about mods or anything. Well, maybe one little tiny thing. But things that I carry around. I've got them piled kind of all over the garage. They're kind of all over the place. And I am going to be putting the PedalMonster, the iDash Pro, the boost tubes, and the Banks cold air intake in this truck. I can't wait because frankly, it needs a little bit of oomph. But nonetheless, we're going to put the simple stuff back in the truck today. I thought I'd show you guys, kind of bring you along with me as to what that means. Okay, we're going to start off with grab handles or grab pull strips, whatever you want to call them, for the seats for people in the back, really. Now I have an assortment. I've got orange, I've got blue, I've got green, I've got red. I think for this application, although some of the others would be neat for offset, I'm going to go with red. Okay, this can't get much simpler. Go ahead and pull off the headrest. There's barely enough room at the seat the way I have it. And then you simply want to go ahead and put the straps through the holes, if you will, or put the holder through, I guess. Some of this dust off of here. And that's it. Really pretty simple, right? And we'll go do the other side. You can see kind of what it looks like with and without, I guess. Again, not a rocket science mod or accessory. It's not really a mod, I guess. Go ahead, push that back down, get them the way you want them, and that's it. Next up, and this is very personalized, I've got to put the RobMotive badging on the side of the truck, of course, right? And trying to get these even side to side and sitting the right way and all that. Good luck. Anyway, they're held on magnetically. I don't stick stickers on my truck, not on the paint anyway. So, gonna get it about like that. I think that looks pretty close. I could put it down here, but there's more of a curve there, and I don't know the magnet would stick in like a car wash. And yeah, it will be going through the car wash. But that takes care of the driver's side. Can you get any simpler than this? I mean, really? And then over here on the passenger side, do the same thing. Again, they don't have to be perfect because the eye can't see both at the same time. So if they're not the same gapping or whatever, it doesn't really matter. But there you go. Again, a very personalized thing. For those that wonder, I got these from Tough Skins. They can do all kinds of different things. Next up, we've got to put some stuff inside. And I think I'm actually going to start with the stuff that goes in the under the seat because I can get to it easiest. So we're going to grab a T-bar. This is for changing tires, right? Pair of gloves. We'll get to that in a minute. I think this is all the stuff I'm going to put on the passenger side. Got a pair of straps. Got jumper cable here. Let's go ahead and get that. And then we have the hitch pin, which I think this is actually from the other truck. The one from this truck is in the glove box, so we'll grab this. I guess I have a spare. And then I do have another set of gloves. So I think for tire change purposes, where this stuff is going to go, we'd want the leather gloves, right? These will go on the other side. We have a knife, air gauge, and a flashlight. Okay, I think that's all we're going to use for behind the passenger seat anyway. Go ahead and get this stuff in. Still have these crazy straps down here to deal with. I hate those. Not sure how much light we have in here. I can hardly see in here myself. But let's go ahead. We'll put the straps. Yeah, we'll put those last. Let's put the jumper cables in here. They can kind of sit there. Seems like we have less room in this one than the other. I don't know. Go ahead and throw the T-bar, pair of gloves, and yeah, that's probably going to make some noise, I'm sure. And throw that in, and let's make sure everything fits. Okay, that looks good. Let's go ahead and pull the seat. And we have the jack and stuff over here, so not really room for anything else behind this seat. We are going to put some stuff behind the other. Go ahead and mount the seat belt there so it doesn't rattle all over the place. That takes care of the passenger side, I think. The seat belt wants to be difficult. There we go. All right, that takes care of the passenger side. Now, we've got a ton of stuff left here. Pair of gloves, gauge, rope, knife, flashlight. Let's make sure this thing's still working. Let's see. Okay, still works. I prefer battery operated, by the way. And then we have a ton of tie downs. I don't think I really need that many. I'm gonna go through those, but in the meantime, go ahead and get this stuff in. And we have a couple of things here that are gonna go behind the seat. Yeah, much better storage area over here for sure. Something like that. I think that's pretty good. I would like a seat mount. If you know of one, anybody, let me know. But a seat mount for the flashlight rather than just rattling around back there. Let me sort out those tie downs. We'll throw those in. Okay, we've got 6 tie downs. I think that's plenty. When I get my bed stiffeners in the back, if I happen to add a tonneau or a cover of some kind, I might mount them back there out of the way. But anyway, just throw those down there like so. That's it. And then we have this snap, which, by the way, I had a really hard time getting it to snap because it sucks. Go ahead and push that down. I hate this thing. And let's pull the seat forward. And we're going to put a couple of things back there. I have a first aid kit here. Got all kinds of stuff in there. Hopefully never ever needed. I think, yeah, it'll go over there next to where the jack is. And then I have a V-Air, I don't know how you pronounce this, compressor. It's gonna go right here, I think. Well, turn it sideways, I guess. I think I actually had it over there before in the other truck. Maybe it shifted some, I don't know. Now, if you didn't know, you can of course pull the headrests down like so that they're out of your way. I prefer that. So while I'm thinking of it, and we'll grab this. I've got a glove box organizer. Looks a little bent though, doesn't it? Good quality part right there. Not. Let's go ahead and put this other headrest down. There we go. Just gives me better visibility, of course. Now, this thing, again, it's a little hokey, but it's also paid for. So let's go ahead. Here's my jack, or my hitch pin. It's going to go in the back here in a minute. Let's go ahead and see about fitting this thing back in. There you go. And I think it's bent like that because of the manual sitting there like that. And then I have registration junk I'll just stick in here, and that's it. Now, let's go ahead. The hitch pin, I'm gonna stow behind the driver's seat in that cubby, because if I ever did need to tow anything, that's the first place I think I would look for it. Otherwise, I'll never find it. So let's throw that down there. Now, while we're here, let's rip out some seat mats, or floor mats. Seat mats, get the dust out of the truck. It's amazing how dusty something gets. This is only 2 days old, right? Go ahead and get this out. We'll stow these. I've I've probably got tons of them already, but I'm gonna put my mats in from the other truck. I did keep them, they're all weathers. I replaced them with OEM mats. So let's set these aside. Now, I did rinse them off. I did not wash them, excuse me, but I think they look pretty good. They are from Last Fit, and they're very pliable right now because they've been sitting out in the sun. So I like that. Let's see how complicated this is gonna be. Sometimes it's a battle getting these things in, the back ones anyway. And I hate moving the seats because then you gotta readjust and, you know, that kind of sucks. However, that fit in there pretty well. Cool. Let's try the other side. And this is just the stuff, you know, this is kind of the fun part, right? You got the new truck and now it's time to, you know, re-outfit it with stuff that you had from the other one. It's kind of fun, I think. Again, get this dust out of here. All right. There. Nice, good looking fit. I like that. Let's go ahead and rip out the driver's side, which again is already dirty. It does say Tacoma on it. I'm surprised they do that with the SR, you know, the lower trim level. And no, I'm not gonna say poverty trim, because in my mind, when you spend 40 some grand or whatever on a truck, it is definitely not a poverty level. All right, we got the driver's side. Got gunk on it already, which I would expect because it's like spring here and we've got all kinds of pollen and seeds and junk in the air. Might as well go ahead and grab the passenger side while I'm at it. Okay, oh, and there's the Toyota first aid thing. I'll probably move that to the back. I mean, I would think that's in the way of the passenger sitting there, but then again, I don't have many passengers in my truck, so I don't think it really matters. But let's grab the hopefully passenger side first. And that should be this one. Go ahead, get this in there, and this is where the first aid thing is gonna be in my way. There. And we have some kind of a label. That was probably on the first aid thing. All right, let's get this in here. Go ahead, turn the little hoochies. And let's grab the driver's side. See, I don't know if you guys find this stuff exciting, but I do. It's the fun part. Go ahead and get the driver's one in here. Nice. Love how these fit too, by the way. Nice, good fit from Last Fit. Now, there is a finishing touch for these. These little covers cover those holes or area where we turn the little knobby thing to hold the floor mats in place. This is just to spruce it up a little. They just go right over here. A little bit of a snap. Not much. I don't know what to do with this. I think I'll throw this over in the driver's side back seat area. Or maybe I'll stick it to the back seat. First, let's finish these plugs before I forget. Nice. And the good thing about these, I've never had one pop out because of my foot or anything. So that's kind of cool. A little bit of dirt there. All right, the first aid kit. It's a little dirty. What in the world am I going to do with that? Now, if anybody ever does get in the back, obviously that's in the way. So it's going to be relegated, something gated to underneath the seat. There you go. That takes care of that. Now, I think we have, oh, and by the way, my tray will not fit in this truck because it's for the large screen, and I now have the 8-inch screen, so we can't use that. Over here, let's see, I think, oh, we got a couple of things. We've got the seat gap fillers. These I've used for years. A subscriber actually got these for me back when I had a Tundra, and he found them on eBay, and I've never seen them again, where they have the Toyota logo and say Toyota on them. They're pretty cool and pretty unique, I think. So these just fit right over the seat belt clasp here and then push down in between the seat like so. And of course, the whole idea is it stops stuff from falling down in between the seat and the center console area, ultimately ending up in that black hole that you can never find them again. Let's go over to this side. Same thing, it just fits right over the clasp here and then down in between the seat like so. Pretty simple concept, right? Stop stuff from falling down in between the seat area. Now, there's one more I think that I'm going to include for this video anyway. And these are the high lift covers for those high lift jack points in the back. Oh, I do have another one. We'll get to that in a minute. These go in the back. They're from, who are they from? Trumgetta. Strange name. They go in these slots, right? Just to kind of finish the truck off a little bit, make it look good, make it look purty. I can't remember which way they go. Or which one goes where, actually. Let's see. I think just like that. And you can even do them one-handed, right? Now, some people put some kind of tape or something else to hold these in case they have some pressure against them. They don't want to lose them. I've never had a problem with them coming out or anything. So, I don't know. I think that's pretty good. It just provides a little bit of a more finished look, I guess, on the back. And we do have one more. We have a few more, actually, but I'm not going to do all those yet. This is the little change drawer, they call it. Interesting little thing. Pretty cheap. It goes in the cubby hole inside the truck. Let's see if I can get in here. And it goes right in here, right? Just slides in, held in by friction. Never had a problem with that falling out either. So just a little way to haul some change and stuff around and use that if you don't have the, I guess, the trailer tow package or whatever. And that's going to be it for now. So leave a comment. Let me know. Do you enjoy this part of new truck ownership? You know, putting all the new stuff in, or you'd rather it was just done at the snap of your fingers? Let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.